Hey everyone, Jenny here with Sipping Streams Tea Company, and I have another wonderful tea to share with you today. So for those of you who don't know already, we do have an amazing monthly subscription box, and all of the subscription boxes come with four different teas that you can re-steep up to 4 times, some of them up to 8 times, and each month makes up to 160 cups of tea. It's the only time you'll be able to get all the behind-the-scenes secrets and tidbits here at Sipping Streams. So today I want to show you our Ginseng Oolong, which I'm very, very proud of. This is one of our award-winning teas. This won second place at the Global Tea Championships. And you'll see here that it looks kind of like lumpy and kind of looks like little rocks. And what that is oolong tea that has been rolled and coated in ginseng. So I wanted to show you why this tea is absolutely amazing. So for this tea in particular, you can re-steep this tea up to 8 times. And I say 8 times because I stopped counting after the 8th cup that tasted just as amazing as the 3rd or 4th cup. Unfortunately, the 1st and 2nd aren't that great tasting because it is so tightly rolled. And just let me know if you have any questions or any feedback about this tea, but I have never met anyone who did not like this tea. So for this tea, to show you how large the teas unravel, I weighed out my 2.5 grams, which you'll see is hardly anything at all on the bottom of my little cute tea travel mug. And I'm actually going to use a higher temperature water just so we can steep it faster and quicker so you can see the results. But so each serving is technically 2.5 grams for an 8-ounce cup that you can re-steep at least 8 times for this particular oolong tea. And you'll see that the tea is moving around. It's called the agony of the leaves. And I'm going to put my top and my strainer on here. So for this, you'll see that the little nuggets are moving around, but they're hardly opening at all. So what's very unique about this tea is that it's an oolong tea, and unlike a regular ginseng oolong, which is coated with ginseng, the ginseng is actually throughout the whole rolling process. So that means the 3rd time, the 6th time, ginseng is slowly coming out of the nooks and crannies of the leaf while it's opening up. And so some of them you're seeing it open faster right now. And usually you won't get these results until like the 4th, 5th, 6th time. But I put a higher temperature water in here just so that you can see the extraction process happening more quickly. So with this ginseng oolong, we won 2nd place at the Global Tea Championships. So it's a great value. This one bag, that you get a whole bag of it in the subscription box, or you can buy it online from us at sippingstreams.com. This whole bag makes over 80 cups of tea, and it's only $15. Great value. So with our subscription boxes, you also get a rare tea every month, and you're the first to get all of our new upcoming teas, anything that's rare and unusual that I have brought back from some of the tea estates that I've visited, and any new formulas that we're working on. So no, you don't get to choose the teas that you get every month, but you're definitely getting great value and great education if you're a tea connoisseur or interested in learning about tea. So with the health benefits of ginseng, which helps with energy, motivation, and oolongs are great because they help with enabling the pancreas to release insulin. So that helps break down blood sugar. So if you're a pre-diabetic or diabetic, it will assist in your health, but really tea is just so good for you. And ginseng is good for energy and awakeness and motivation. And yes, there is caffeine in this too. Now, for those of you who don't know, every few months I teach a 5-day free intensive workshop called the 5 Days of Tea that are in our private Facebook group, the Sipping Streams Tea Tribe. So any of you can join that group at any time for free, and that only happens every few months. If you want to ask all your questions about tea, that's a great place to be joining with other people who are learning about tea, and we have that happening in November. So definitely hop on over to our private Facebook group if you're on Facebook and join the Sipping Streams Tea Tribe. So this ginseng oolong, you can start to see that is opening on the bottom. And if you have any questions at all, please let me know. And so this ginseng oolong is hardly opening at all. You don't see full open leaves. And in order to extract the leaves faster, unlike making a regular cup of oolong, which is 195 degrees, steep it about 3 to 5 minutes or 2 to 3 minutes, really depends on the category of the oolong. Oolongs actually have 5 subcategories in them, so they're pretty complex. Anything as light as a green tea to being as dark and roasted like a black tea. So this is extremely hot for me right now, so I don't want to burn myself. I'm actually going to pour it in another cup because I actually don't like drinking tea at boiling hot water. And typically for those of you who are coffee drinkers, it is much hotter to drink tea than it is for coffee. Coffee temperatures can be about 195 degrees for a drip, but usually when you're getting them in this espresso, it's about, it could be like 160 degrees. So this actually is boiling hot water, but when you make your oolongs, you want to use only steaming hot water. The reason why I did this is to show you the faster extraction rate and how large these leaves get. And that's a way to tell the quality of the leaves too. I love the ginseng oolong because there's absolutely no calories with it, lots of health benefits, helps with breaking down blood sugar, increasing metabolism, helping with alertness, concentration, and focus, and also it's naturally sweet tasting because of the ginseng. So I think it kind of tastes a little bit like candy, but I usually don't eat a lot of candy either. I do have a sweet tooth, but my changes the last few years of my overall health and well-being has been leaning towards tea and drinking tea without sugar. This is definitely a tea that would be great without sugar, just like all of our teas. But if you want to add some natural honey or sugar in the raw or some sort of sugar alternative, you can do that too. But just try it first without anything added to it, and I'm sure you'll really enjoy it, especially because it won second place at the Global Tea Championships. It's a great value. You can re-steep it at least 8 times, and that means reusing the tea leaves and putting more hot water in this 7 more times to equal to 8 times, essentially. That's what that means. And if you haven't checked out our YouTube channel, that's where we have over 70 educational videos on tea and recipes. And don't forget, the holidays are coming up, so if you aren't part of the tea subscription box already, feel free to opt in, and you'll get amazing tea every month, or you can gift it to someone. Thank you so much for joining, and I'll see you again soon.